Welcome back guys, it's tomilego here and this is the last part of my Legoland tour videos. So if you haven't seen the first and the second part, then make sure to check out those as well, because in those videos I've shown you all of the Lego City displays what you can see in Legoland, and in this one I'll show you all kinds of different stuff. So besides the city displays, most of the stuff are like amusement park rides and stuff like that. So here on the first one, there was a little car or vehicle going around a track, and you can see all kinds of different animals next to the track, which are of course built out of Lego. So yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. So here on the next picture, you can see that there's the track where the car or vehicle was going around, and you can see all kinds of cool brick built animals next to the track. Here you can see some elephants. So yeah, I think they look really cool, all of these animals, and these elephants are just huge. They look amazing. So yeah, I think this was really cool how they have done all of these big animals. Then here on the next one you can see some zebras, and then here on the last one you can see some lions, and behind the lions you can see those little vehicles which were going around. And then on the next one you could sit in some smaller boats which were going around in a river, and then you can see all of these amazing buildings next to the river when you were going in those little boats. So yeah, these buildings just look amazing. Here you can see the Colosseum, then here you can see a huge Ferris wheel. So yeah, all of these buildings were really cool and really big. Then here you can see another picture of the Colosseum. Here you can see a picture of these little boats. So yeah, I just decided to take a picture so you can see how it looked like. And here another cool building. So yeah, all of these were just amazing and huge. So yeah, it was really cool to see them in real life. And here you can see the Taj Mahal from the other side, which again it's just huge and amazing. Then here you can see another interesting building. I don't exactly know which one was that. Then here we can see this white building as well, which again is really big. And then here's one of my favorite ones, which is the Statue of Liberty. So this one just looked amazing, and it was huge and really tall. So that's why I think it looked really cool. So yeah, as you can see, it was pretty hard to take a picture of it. So yeah, it's really cool. I love the look of this one. Then here is this interesting colorful building. I don't know which one this is, but it definitely looked really cool. Then here on the next one you can see some Egyptian buildings and statues, which again are just amazing and they look really cool. Here you can see they just look amazing. Here you can see another one, and then here you can see the front of this interesting colorful building, and next to it there was this smaller one as well. Then here you can see both of them together. So those definitely look pretty cool. And then here you can see another picture of the boat, and unfortunately I forgot to take a picture of the Sydney Opera House when I was in the boat. So I took this picture after I already got out of the boat. Then there was a building which was called Lego Gallery, where you can see all kinds of creations which other people made. So you can see the names and the ages of the people who made these creations next to their creations. So actually in this room you could also build your own stuff because they were Lego bricks, but unfortunately, I didn't have time to build anything because we only went to Legoland for one day. So, of course, there wasn't enough time to build your own stuff. But of course, if you made something really cool, I guess they put it on display over here, which is definitely a cool thing to get your creation on display over here. So, yeah, there are some amazing creations. So here you can see them. They all look really cool, and of course it would have been cool to uh, get your own creation over there as well. But of course, if you want to do an amazing creation like this, then that would take a lot of time, and unfortunately I didn't have enough time for that. But yeah, as you can see, all of these are really cool, and I think they look amazing. So here you can see the next one. Yeah, lots of cool creations and ideas. So yeah, it would have been cool to get some of these as Lego sets, which you can buy, because some of these look really cool. Here you can see a pirate ship, a little campsite. So yeah, they just look amazing. I love the look of these. And then here on the next display, actually they are builds which only used yellow bricks. So that's pretty interesting in my opinion. So yeah, those look cool as well. And then here you can see some random stuff. For example, this huge dinosaur, which actually looked really cool. And then here you can see some more statues inside those rocks, which is again pretty cool. Then another statue over here, and that was on these huge rocks, which was uh, in front of these rivers and plants. And then here you can see the haunted house. So we went inside, but I didn't take any pictures inside because it was pretty dark, so you couldn't see anything from the pictures. But here you can see a cool vampire figure, and then next to the haunted house there was this mine, and also this huge spider. So I hate spiders, but this one looked pretty cool. And then here you can see some pirate stuff. So of course there were a lots of rides with the pirates as well, so you could sit in little boats and stuff like that. But of course these builds look really cool. Actually behind this one you can see another ride which was going, but here you can see the figures, so that looked really cool. Here you can sit in those little boats which were going around, and then here you can see this huge skull. So yeah, most of the stuff like these pirates are amusement park stuff with lots of Lego figures and Lego builds, which was pretty cool. So here you can see another one, and then here you can see some mice in those boxes, and there were also some Viking stuff. So here you can see this huge dragon and that huge ship, then another monster or sea monster with a small boat, and then here's the castle stuff. Here was this huge castle which just looked amazing. Again, there was some kind of ride inside the castle, but of course we didn't have time to go on all of these rides. Then here is another cool Lego knight figure. There also was a smaller castle next to the big one, and then there were some animals and builds next to the castle. For example, this dragon, this parrot, and there were also some cute owls sitting on this map or board. And then now comes the adventure stuff. So there you can see that cool bridge which has some figures on top of it. So that was pretty cool. And here you can see a crocodile in the water, and then here you can see a cactus, which is a pretty cool build, I think. Then over here this thing can open up, and there were some treasure inside. So there you can see the treasure. That was cool as well. Here you can see a beehive hanging over there, which is made out of Lego, of course. And then here you can see this temple, which was pretty cool. Again, this had some kind of ride inside it as well, but there were some pretty cool Lego builds at the outside. For example, that vehicle over there, and then some figures over there as well. And then here you can see a picture of the temple itself. And now comes the Ninjago area. So again, this one had some games and rides as well, but there were some cool builds. For example, this dragon looked really cool, and also this building here was just amazing. So this temple on top of this huge mountain, which was all made out of Lego. So that one just looked amazing. So I think that was the most interesting part in the Ninjago area. Then here you can see these little fire trucks. So you could sit inside them and then they'll go forward, and then you can put out the fires with some water. Here you can see some more firefighters, and then here you can see another one of these vehicles, and then here you can see them next to each other. So yeah, these were pretty cool as well. And let's move on to next one, which was the Lego Polar Expedition. So again, this had some kind of roller coaster as well, but there were some interesting buildings. For example, this one looked really cool. There was a figure with a post bag or something like that. There's a little ATV with that figure. And then here was this huge helicopter, which was amazing. I really like the look of this. It was very big and it was just amazing. Here you can see this polar bear sitting on the chair. And then here you can see this huge uh, polar expedition thing, which had a roller coaster inside, some more figures, and some more figures over here as well sitting in that vehicle. Then next to the roller coaster tracks you could see some polar bears as well. And now comes the Lego movie world. So this one had lots of cool references and Easter eggs from the Lego movie, which I thought was really cool. There you can see the "everything is awesome" sign. Here you can see some smaller rides with a colorful background. And inside this building there was, I guess, a roller coaster as well or something like that. Then here you can see the classic space logo and the double decker couch, which is a really cool Easter egg from the movie. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. Here you can see Emmet with a interesting vehicle from the movie. Then here you can see the sign, which has always followed the instructions. Here you can see Rex with the dinosaur. And then here you can see some Duplo stuff, of course the monsters. And here you can see another one, so these were pretty cool as well. Then here you can see Benny on his spaceship. Here you can see another picture of him. And then here you can see another picture of this "everything is awesome" sign, which I thought was pretty cool. And Benny was on this spaceship, which is actually a playground for children, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then here you can see some more pictures of this whole Legoland area. So yeah, I think this was really cool because it had a bunch of Easter eggs from the movie. Here you can see some more Duplo creations, and then here you can see the "always follow instructions" sign next to this Duplo one. And then here you can see this cool crane with the Lego movie sign. And then after the exit from Legoland, here you can see this cool statue with some children playing with Lego, and these cool soldiers, which are of course also made out of Lego bricks. So that was my last part of my Legoland tour videos. So make sure to check out the first two parts if you haven't seen them yet, because in those I've already shown you all of the Lego City displays, what you can see in Legoland. And in this one I've shown you all kinds of different stuff what you can see. For example, some of the amusement park rides and all kinds of different interesting builds and creations what you can see in Legoland. So I enjoyed Legoland very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. So let me know your opinion by commenting below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, and goodbye.